Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, November 12th, 2024 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And welcome everybody. How are you guys doing? I see a ton of people on here. I can't believe it. Usually there's just like a few people when we start, and then it kind of everybody then comes on after it goes live. But today we have a whole bunch of people on here, and I see a bunch of members. So if you see some people with a green or blue name with a star next to them, those are people who have joined my channel as a member. So we've got Michelle and Shirley. And let's see if anybody else. Diane. And let's see. That's it so far. So all of you guys have joined, and you're either a shimmer girl or a glitter chick. So I don't know which one's which, but you can join either one. Different ones have different perks. Well, the shimmer girls is like the basic one. That's $2.99. And then the glitter chicks is $6.99. And you get a little bit more for that one. So I'd love for you to join. If you are looking, a lot of you guys emailed me and said, how do I join? How do I join? I can't find it. If you look right below the video, there's a little button that says join. So it's right under the title. If you are on your phone, it doesn't show up. So you have to be on a computer or I think a tablet, but it has to be the desktop version. So I tried to look it up on my phone. I'm like, oh shoot, I don't see anything. So then I searched it and I was like, oh, so you do have to be on the desktop version in order to get that little button to pop up, but it's right under the title, I think. So just correct me if I'm wrong. That's on my screen. So, but on my phone, it did not show up. So, all right, let me say hello to everybody else. So I said, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Carol. Hey, Sandy. Hey, oh, I said Lynn. Hey, Carrie. Oh, bet I don't miss work. Maybe I do miss my friends at work. I don't miss work at all. I can tell you I love laying in bed in the morning and just like checking my email and taking my time and not getting out of bed to go to work. I love it. So, oh, Carrie, you've gotten several cards. Good. Oh, and I just want to tell you, so Saturday was my mother's birthday, and I took a ton of cards over there because I got a whole bunch, like in 3 or 4 days. I think she had 25 cards total, and I took pictures and put them on Facebook. So if you're Facebook friends with me, you'll see them on there. So I took pictures of her and the cards and posted it on Facebook. She was so excited. She went through every card, and I had to open them for her because she only has one hand because her arm is in a sling. So she couldn't open them herself, but she could, grab them like this. And she would take everyone and she'd stare at it for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then she'd open it and she'd like touch it, and then she'd be like, oh man, and then she'd read everything out loud to me, and she's like, they are just so nice. Your friends are so nice. She must have said that 500 times. And it took her to look at 25 cards, took at least an hour because she spent so much time looking at every single one. But she said to tell you, thank you so, so much. It was the best birthday she ever had, except for her arm being broken. But she's never gotten that many cards ever in her whole life. So she said you guys made her day. Unfortunately, things are not looking good though, because I was over there today most of the day, and the nurse came by and they took her sling off, and her arm just looks so bad. I think they're gonna have to go back in and do another surgery because it doesn't look like it's healed at all. It's just very like crooked looking, like the bone is still sticking out of her shoulder. I don't know, it just is really strange looking. So anyway, so that was not good, but so she's got to go see the orthopedic doctor again, the surgeon, and hopefully they'll figure out what to do, or if it's just still swollen so bad. But ugh, that was awful. Oh, where did I stop? I forgot. Let me see. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Julie. Hey, Myra. Hey, Donna. Oh, you gotta have eye surgery Thursday. Yikes. Hey, Shirley. Oh, the seasonal sale starts tonight at midnight Mountain Time. So, oh, I wanted to tell you about that, and I forgot to print out a thing. So, big sale starting tonight at midnight Mountain Time or 2 a.m. Eastern Time. So, if you live on the East Coast, that's Eastern Time. So, that's 2 o'clock in the morning. I always have people email me like midnight. It's not working. It's not working. So, it's 2 a.m. here. The sale starts. So, what is going to be on sale is the big catalog. It's not the holiday, the big one. And I'm not sure if the online things too. It might be online. I don't know. I think it's just the big catalog though. But bundles are going to be 20% off. The designer paper is 20% off. And then cardstock and ink pads are 10% off. And I think there was one more thing. Now I can't remember. Anybody else remember anything? I know it was ink, cardstock, designer paper, bundles. I want to say there was one more thing, but I can't remember what it was. Maybe that's it. But so that sale starts tonight in the middle of the night. I'm sure a few things are going to go. I don't know. Things always sell out, but I don't know why. It's not like it's half price, but I am going to stock up on some paper. And if you've had any bundles or anything you want, make sure you get them. So let me see. I guess I'm going to stop saying hello. Hey, Vicky. Vicky, you are so funny. Hey, Diane. Hey, Regina. Hey, Julie. All right, I got to stop because there's so many people on here now. I can't even see how many people. But hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Tony, the chats are all here. There's like 1 million comments. Let's see. Any know of the green and gold paper is on sale? I don't think so. I think it's just the big catalog, Mel. I don't think it's oh, Colleen says ink pads and blends. I don't remember seeing blends on there, but okay, markers and blending pens. How did I miss that? Okay, so markers and blending pens are on sale too. Okay, somehow I missed that because I just sent an email out. Hey, you know what? I could actually look at that email real fast and tell you guys. So hold on. Let me look. I'll pull the picture up. Okay. I don't see. Oh, it says ink. Okay, 10% off ink. So I just have a picture of the ink pad here. I took that from the website. So I guess that's any kind of ink, markers, blends, whatever. So that's a good thing. Okay, so all the ink is 10% off. That's good. Okay. All right, so this is what we're making today. I know you guys are excited because I copied this card that I got from Ann Telecki. And I loved this card so much. It was a fun fold, circle flip fun fold is what it's called. Circle flip fun fold. So I copied her pattern and it's very easy. I was shocked how easy it is. So I just measured like the pieces and where to score it. And I was like, man, that was not too hard at all. So this is the one that I came up with using the Regal Flora and Regal Winter well, the Regal Flora stamp set, the Regal Winter designer paper, and then it pops open like so. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I love it. Only thing is I should have put the ribbon straighter because I liked it at an angle, but then every time you open it, it flips through the hole. So I think when I make the one tonight, I'm going to turn the ribbon more straight so it doesn't do that because it's kind of getting on my nerves every time I open it. But so here's the stamp set, which is beautiful. And this is in the Holiday Mini. So that's in the Holiday Mini along with this paper, which is absolutely gorgeous. Love it. And this is the one that I thought was kind of a little bit Christmassy. So I used that. And then the back matches so perfectly. And I love this one too because it's actually wild wheat, but it looks like it's gold. So that would have been a pretty one too with pretty peacock on the back. Now see, that pretty peacock looks kind of greenish, blue, doesn't it? We got into that discussion the other day. Then we've got purple and blue. Oh, that's really pretty. And then we've got blue and purple. That's a really pretty too. I love this paper. It's all pretty. Look at how gorgeous that is. That really goes so perfectly together. But the bad thing is you hate to waste the one side. Like, I think that would be a pretty combo, but then you'd have to waste this side of it. Dang, that stinks. I hate it when they have really pretty stuff on both sides. That just, I hate to waste the paper. And oh, that's pretty. That's kind of like a antique-y looking. And that's it. Oh, isn't that paper gorgeous? Man, I just love it. I hope they carry that over because it's beautiful. And then you could use that year round. So it's not just like for Christmas. I got this awesome package in the mail. Let me show you the cards first, then I'm going to show you this awesome package I got. All right, so this card is from Naomi. I think Noemi. It's Noemi. I don't know if that's Noemi, maybe, Henry. So this card, which is beautiful, and this is the funnest thing. I love it when I open a card and there's something in there. That always makes me extra happy. So she said, I want to join your monthly club. So here's my first contribution. You got to go online though in here and do it. But I love that card. And then this one is from Carol Helms, another gorgeous card. And I love, love, love how she did this little bow like that. And it just kind of is so cute with the double bow. I love it. And that's wild wheat too. You know, I didn't like wild wheat at first, and because I thought it was like so kind of icky looking, but now I love it because it's kind of like gold. If you put it with gold, it looks really, really pretty. So I love this. And that, I think, is my favorite distressed gold paper from last year. I was so sad when they took that away. I still have like about 3 packs of it, but love that. So gorgeous, gorgeous. So that's from Carol. And I got this cute little note. This was from Jalen. Isn't that cute? Love it, love it. So that was very cute. And then I got this one from Sue Deppis. A very cute card using the daisy paper. Love it. I love reading the notes too. You guys always write the sweetest notes. Just makes my day. And all right, so here's the big package I got in the mail. So I was like, what in the world? Somebody sent me a package. That always gets me excited because, you know, package is just extra awesome. Okay, so I got this paper. Remember that card that I just loved so much from Michelle? She won one of the cards in the card contest, the birthday card contest. And she had the circle that had the strips across it with this paper in back of it. And everybody kept saying it was like a window sheet, but I'm like, no, it's pink. And it's like, you know, sparkly and stuff. So it's mirror cards. She sent me a pack of the paper. So love that. So now I can make one of those. Oops, I just hit my camera. Now I can make one of those cards like hers. Because I've made it before with the window sheet, but I had never made it with this kind of paper. I'd never seen that before. All right, then she sent me this book, which I thought was so sweet. It's a daily devotional. So always love, love, love that kind of stuff. I like collect these, and I have so many. And sometimes I write, if I have one that just has a verse of the Bible like at the top, and then you can write in it. But this is great. So for every day. So I'm going to wait till January to start, so I can start on January 1st and read that. So thank you so much. And then I got this beautiful card from her too. So love it, love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So Michelle, I just can't even tell you. You made my day so much, and that was so sweet of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that. All right. So, oh, one more thing. Don't forget, this is your last chance to get this card kit. So next video is Saturday, and we'll have a new kit. So this is with your order. So if you order tonight with the sale goes tomorrow. Well, it starts tonight, really tomorrow morning. So it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I figure a lot of you guys probably will order this week. So we've got the sale. If you order $50 or more, you get the card kit. And if it's $100 or more, you get the gems. Make sure you use that host code, or I'm sending out an email after the video to my customers. So there'll be another host code on that one. You can use either one you want, doesn't matter. And I still have a couple mystery boxes left if you guys want to order one. So they're $99 plus shipping, which is $115 total. And I've sold quite a few of those, but I still have a couple more. So take advantage of that. All right, you guys, so let's get started. So here's what you need. This is the actual piece in the middle, the white piece. So you need, it's almost a half sheet of paper. It's 5 1/4 by 8. And you're going to score it at 2, 3 1/2, and 5 1/2. And then 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 Pretty Peacock. 5 1/4 by 4 Regal Winter paper. And now this piece is the inside part here. So right here, what I did was I took a piece that was 5 by 3 inches. So it was this, and I cut it. But you want this to be, I mean, it doesn't have to, but I kind of wanted it to be the same piece, just cut down the middle so that it was matchy-matchy there. You don't have to do that, but I liked it matchy-matchy. So these pieces, you know, go together like that. So I cut it. So you cut it at 1 1/4 inches or 1 3/4 that way. So this piece is 5 by 1 1/4. This piece is 5 by 1 3/4. But you start the main piece, the whole piece together is 5 by 3. Does that make sense? Hopefully. So just cut a 5 by 3 and then just cut it at 1 1/4. So that's how you get those two pieces. And then we need a 2 1/2 inch circle. And this I use the Stylish Shapes. Let me put that on there. From Stylish Shapes. And then the big one is 2, I think it's 2 3/4. Yeah, it's 2 3/4. So 2 1/2 for that one. The big one is 2 3/4. And then you just need a scrap. This is 3/4 of an inch scrap for your words. So depending on what words you put there, your scrap could be bigger or smaller, but I just put a scrap of, this is 3/4 of an inch. So we'll put that there. So there you go. Take a screenshot of that and we will get started. Let me read some comments. Oh, geez. Sherry, you have 20 to 30 packs of the gold distress paper. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. I thought I was bad because I had like 4 or 5 packs. That is funny. Yeah, you beat me in hoarding too. What? I don't have 20 packs of any paper. That's crazy. I have to tell you, any of those boxes have money in them. Oh, yes, I did. Thanks, Reva. So I did hit 18,000 that night. I think it was Tuesday. No, wait, today's Tuesday. It was Saturday night. Saturday night I hit 18,000. But the funny thing is, I finally hit 18,000 and now it's only like at 18,001 in like 3 days. I'm like, what happened? I was doing so great and getting so many subscribers, and then I hit 18,000 and I get 1 in 3 days. So I think it's only 18,001 right now. I don't know what happens. Like you hit 18,000 and boom, it stops. Oh, Vicky, you have 20 packs of pearls. Of the festive pearls, I probably have about 5 left. I found some more. I thought I only had like 12, but then I found some more. So I do have a few left. 78 in Florida. I think it was like 65 today. It was pretty nice out. All right, so let's start. Let me see. Where do we want to start with this one? I think we'll start by putting it together and then stamp. Okay, So, first thing we're going to do is put this on the front. But here's what you got to do. So, you're going to be cutting it out. Oh, let me show you. All right. Let me take this off of here. Okay. So this is the thing you have to cut it with. So what I did was I flipped it over, make sure it's going the right way, to go in the front. And I put it kind of where I wanted it. Let's put it that way. About right there. All right. And then you want to put your glue on everything except where the circle is. You do not want that circle because it's got to go through the card, and then you need this front piece too. So just kind of put that down just to guide your glue part, because you don't want any glue on that middle part, okay? So that's the first step. And put that down. And then I ran it through my die cutting machine like this. And let me show you what happens when you pop it out. So I ran it through like this, boom. Then by the magic of TV, here we go. So then this pops out and you get both of these pieces. So that's why you wanted it separate, because you just want this one. You don't want this. Save this one for another card. So you did want them to glue together, so you could just have this. So that's why you don't put any glue in that area right there. So it'll pop out separate. All right, so then for the inside piece, we're just going to fold this up and score it really good here. And then this one goes this way. So you just have to remember the smaller. So look at the two end pieces. This one's bigger. This one goes on this side. So this is where you do the writing, and it's a good thing because I got a mark on that. So, so we have this piece right here. Let me just double check. Yep, that's the right one. Okay, so we're going to glue this down. So we're just going to put glue right here. Oh, guess what happened? So I have a class coming up, well, 2 classes next week. And so I was starting to make a project, and I had already decided I was going to use this stamp set. The one called Hang an Ornament. So I go to get it off my shelf, and I've been saving this stamp set. I'm like, oh, I haven't used it yet. So I had the perfect project for it. And I go to get it off my shelf, and it's not there. And I was like, what? Because I keep all of my stamp sets on one shelf, and I have like one row across, and then I have them stacked kind of on top, and then it's really 2 shelves worth, but I keep them all on the same shelf. So like the older stamps are in the back, and then the newer stamps are in the front. So I look, all my Christmas stamps are in a pile, and it's not there. And I'm like, well, that's crazy, because I haven't used it yet, so why is it not on the shelf where it should be? So there I go. This was yesterday morning. I spent the next 4 hours searching my house high and low. I looked in every single room. I looked in cabinets. I looked in drawers, even though it should have just been from the box to my stamp shelf, which is what I do when I unpack a box. I put the stamps right on the shelf, and then I don't touch them again until, you know, it's time to use it. So these 2 pieces are going to go right here, and see how they matchy like that, but we're going to separate them. So I searched and searched, and, you know, I knew it wouldn't be in a bucket because I haven't used it yet. You know, one of my little buckets that I put projects in. And I'm like, this is just crazy. So I just searched all over, and I thought maybe I picked them up. Instead of putting them away, I just carried them with me somewhere. I look in the laundry room. I look in the bathrooms. I look in the kitchen. I mean, I searched the house high and low, and I thought, maybe I didn't get it. But I know I did, because I remember unpacking it. So I go double check my catalog. Yes, it's checked. I go check my orders on Stampin' Up. So I ordered it September 12th, 2 months ago, and haven't used it yet. And then I'm like, this is just crazy. I never did find it. And also I realized, so I looked at that order and I had gotten about 10 things in that order. And one was the Amaryllis stamp, also from the Holiday Mini. And I couldn't find that one either because I thought, oh, well, wherever that is, they should be together because I ordered them the same day. I found all the paper that was in there with it. And one of the kits I had ordered, I found that. And I could not find the stamp set. So there's 2 stamp sets that are together, missing in my house somewhere. Have no idea where they are. So isn't that the craziest thing? Have y'all ever done that? You just totally lose something and you just can't find it. I know like 6 months from now it'll probably show up in the weirdest place. I haven't went and looked in my car, but I don't know why I did, but I'm like, maybe it's in the car. I don't know. All right, so what we're going to do now is stamp. So we've got this, and this is a funny thing because I thought this went this way and it was like the bottom of the flower, but every single card I found, it was actually like this way. So I thought, well, I guess I've been stamping it wrong the whole time. So I'm going to stamp it the way everybody else does it. And put this as hanging down leaves instead of standing up leaves. So I'm going to do like 2 sets next to each other. And try not to overlap them. So that was just crazy. Yeah, I know I got them. I remember them sitting there. I had the pile, because whenever I get an order, I go through and check everything off. And so I remember it was like 3 or 4 packs of paper and the 2 stamp sets, a card kit, like a paper pumpkin kind of kit, but not paper pumpkin. It was this birthday card kit. And a couple other things. And I found all the rest of the stuff from that order, but those 2 stamp sets and the dies that went with them in its bundles. So, oh, I'm going to sponge this too. And I have absolutely no idea what happened to them. So we're just going to sponge around the edge of this. And just give it a little bit of color there. Isn't that pretty? Okay, maybe a teeny bit more. All right, so then we're going to do the words too. There's also in the Pretty Peacock. This is Pretty Peacock. Sorry, I forgot to say that. And we're going to just stamp that right y'all. You know, it was so funny. When I went to get this out of the box it was in, the whole sticker, it had slid like off. It was in the box like this. And the sticker was still there and the stamp had slid down so that it wasn't like stuck on the sticker anymore. I've never had that happen like that. All right, so we're done with Pretty Peacock. And let me see. We're done with the sponging. We're done with those stamps. All right, so then what I did was I just ripped this. Oh, you know what I did? I did dip it. Let me get that back out. So I dipped this like that. So I'm still at a loss. I searched this office. I searched my stamp room. I went through every single bucket. I went through every bin I have, every drawer. I looked under the couch. I mean, I was like, this is crazy. I can't believe I can't find it. It's just crazy. It's disappeared from my house totally, but I know it's here somewhere, so I don't know. All right, so you need a scrap piece of white, and we're going to be using cherry cobbler. Oops, I'm done with this. Cherry cobbler to stamp the flowers. So we've got the 3 flowers. And we'll just do them there. And then we got the single one. And then we're going to pop these out with our dies. So we don't need that anymore. Let me read some comments. You guys are chatting away. I see it. Oops. I just lost my paper. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Okay. I think it's stuck to the paper there. All right, so let's stick this on. Let me read comments real quick. The mystery of the disappearing product. Yes. I swear I was so mad after I spent all that time looking for it and I still didn't find it. You know what I've lost a bunch of times is these dies. They stick, you know, because they stick to a magnetic thing. They stick to the bottom of ink pads sometimes. Like if you have something sticky under there, they'll stick to anything. And you find them in the weirdest places. I've lost some of them, just never did find them. So, all right, so we're going to put this down here. Like so. And I don't have my glasses on, but that looks pretty straight. Stick that on to hold it. And then we're going to put this one on. And that looks pretty good. Stick that on. All right, let me get my little machine. Move this out of the way. All right, so we need these two. And then I'm just gonna stick this, oops, it's too big. There we go. All right, can you see that? We just got that like that. Oops, it moved. Yikes. Good thing I just saw that. Okay. Good thing. All right, let's try that again. Make sure it doesn't move. Okay. And then put your top one on. I love having this little one because it's just so nice and compact. It doesn't take up much room. All right, so there we go. And then it just pops right back like that. You can just get it out of the way. Oops. All right, and then these just pop right out. And I like to keep my little Post-it tape on there just so I don't lose it. All right, so there's my flowers. Nice and cut out. All right, so now we got to put this part in. So we want to glue this down. And let me make sure. All right, we're putting the glue. You know what I did? I put a pencil mark. Did I bring a pencil? Hold on. I know I got a pencil in the box somewhere. Here we go. Oh, got a pencil. Ugh. Okay. All right. So what I did was I just kind of drew a pencil mark here. So you just want to make sure you put the glue right here, not where that circle is, okay? So we're just gonna put that like that. All right, and then that goes, let me see, like this. Yeah, oh, I forgot to erase it, hold on. Don't forget to erase it. I wonder if that'll erase. No. That'll be covered up. All right. So then, let me just double check before I go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Then we're just going to close this like that. So I close this flat, then just hold it a minute. I know, Linda, you know what I started thinking? Linda says, I hope you didn't accidentally put them in your mystery boxes. That's what I started thinking. I'm like, what if I put it in the mystery box? And I kind of think, I don't know, because they were like, But I know I moved them before I started doing the mystery boxes because I was doing it in the same place I usually take out my orders. But all right, so then we're gonna make sure that's really good and glued. Yeah, that would be awful. Yeah, if anybody ordered a mystery box and you have the amaryllis set or the hanging ornament, let me know and I'll send you something else. I don't think it's in there, but I'm gonna glue these two together. I don't think it's in there, but I tell you what, I cannot find it. I've searched everywhere, but I don't want to have to order another one because at this point, you know, Christmas is in a month. Well, 6 weeks maybe. I don't want to order more new sets. I might order the amaryllis, but I don't know. All right, and then this one gets glued down, but you only want to glue on the right side, not the left side. So we're only going to glue on this side. So let's put this all together first. So we're going to do this glued down. And how did I put it? I think I did it like that. Yep. Okay, so just kind of put that right in there. And then this one I popped up with dimensionals, so the runaway piece of flour. All right, and then just put that wherever you want. I'm just going to kind of put it right there. I did put it, I tilted it on the other one because I put the ribbon tilted at an angle, but we're not going to do that on this one. All right, so then we want to glue. So this is going to get glued down. I'm going to do it straight. I did it like this on the other one, but I'm going to do it straight so the bow hangs down straight. So we just want glue on this side right here. And then just put that right back in the center. Make sure it's right in the middle. And kind of slides through there. Okay. Okay, so then when you open it, ta-da! All right, now we're going to do the words on dimensionals too. And then we're going to do the ribbon. And I tell you what, I love this gold ribbon. It is so pretty. Let's put this down in the bottom. And so I've got the cherry cobbler, and it's got the gold trim on it. And then, actually, you know what? That's copper, isn't it? It's copper. I just realized that. Okay. Never mind. It's copper. And, oh, no, it says gold. Wait a minute. It says cherry cobbler and gold. I swear that looks copper to me when you look at it next to the gold. I don't know. Okay. Well, it says gold, but I think it is copper. All right. So I'm going to put this like that and try to keep that, the gold with it. Oops. Kind of came apart a little bit. We'll just put it separate like that. All right, and then just pull it a little bit. Until you get it the size you want it. And then I want both of them to show. Okay. My original one was better. All right, and then let's trim this. All right, and then what I did was I untwisted this bottom part because I wanted to fray it and have the individual threads showing. like that. So all you do is just untwist it like that. And then that gives you all the threads showing like so. And it just kind of makes it more delicate looking, I think. So I'm going to do that on both of them. So we just get all those little strands showing on there. So do the same thing to this side. So you just keep untwisting, untwisting. It keeps wanting to twist back, but you just got to keep going. So tomorrow I've got a hair appointment. I'm going to get my hair cut and colored. All my grays are showing like so bad. So I need to get that covered up so I don't look like 75 when I'm only 59. My mother, you know, she's 81 years old now. And she has no teeth. She hasn't had any teeth for a long time because she got dentures when she was like 24 years old. And so she has like no, like her bones and her jaw can't support the teeth anymore. So she really needs to get like implants or something, but she can't afford it. So, she just kind of gums everything. So she can only eat soft food, but I think that just makes her look a lot older than she is because she doesn't have teeth. And she used to have beautiful, you know, beautiful smile because it was dentures. But anyway, so she kept saying, you know, we were just talking about age and stuff. She goes, nobody can believe I'm 81 years old. They all think I look so young. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know who you've been talking to. But I think she looks at least 81 years old. To me, anyway. I don't know. Why is this piece sticking out? It's driving me crazy. I'm going to spend an hour on this bow. All right, so it's not that hard. Last night I did this in like 5 minutes, but today it's taking me more. Probably because I'm talking so much. All right, so we're just going to trim this just a little bit and cut it at an angle. And a little bit over here. All right, so then you get that spread like that. All right, and then we're just going to put it right here with a glue dot. This is not the prettiest bow I have ever tied, I'm telling you, folks. I'm usually good at bows, but this is not my best effort. There we go. It's only because I'm on live TV that I can't get it. I really wanted this to stick together like that side is. Maybe if I put it, loop it through. Nope, not gonna work. Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to live with it like that then. All right, so we need to trim it just a little bit more. Okay, now I made a mess. Clean it up. Okay, there we go. All right, now we need some gems. So I've got these gorgeous blooming pearls, and I wanted these because they have the gold and they have the blue. So you can use either one you want. And you might take your pick tool. So we're going to put a couple of the gold ones on here. I'll put one there. And I'm going to put a blue one of these little blue ones right here in the center of the flower. This is really bugging me with this loop here. I don't know why it won't go right. That's just crazy. All right, let's put a couple more gold ones. I'll put one in that center and one, let me see. Well, that's 3. That's all we need. Let's just do 3. We need odd numbers. Okay, so there's our pearls, and then we're just gonna, whoops, spray this. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So there we go. So except for that little bow funkiness, looks really pretty. I don't know why we can't get that right. Okay, so there are the 2 cards for today. So I hope you love them. Oh, and here's the addresses. I meant to show these earlier. Oh, and see how this pops. There you go. It still pops through, but that's all right. Love it. This one came out better, though. This bow I like better. So, pretty easy, huh? There's the addresses if you want to send cards to those people. And then it is time for a joke. So I got another one from Vicki Eakins. She is the joke master, I'm telling you. Oh, let me read these comments. Good grief. Yeah, it would be awful if I stuck them in that mystery box. Your witch's broom disappeared the day before Halloween and you still haven't found it. It was next to the door. Do you really have a witch's broom or was it a decoration? See, Linda, that's what I do. It's like you search and search and search. Then you go look for something else one day and you're like, okay, here's the stamp set that I was looking for 4 hours. And it's right there. Like, how did you not see it? 18 times you looked at the same spot. But I went through every single stamp in that pile like 4 times and it was not in there. Neither one of them. So, go-to greeting set. Yeah. Oh, I've never thrown money away, Vicki. Whew. Threw my garbage into the empty dumpster and realized my check might be in there. Oh, no. That's disgusting that you had to jump in there. 217 people watching. That's awesome. Okay, so it's time for a joke. Hold on, here we go. Let me pull it up. And you know, if it's from Vicki, it's got to be a good one. So where did it go? I lost it. There we go. All right, so a Russian woman married an Australian gentleman and they lived happily ever after in Melbourne. Melbourne, it's Melbourne, sorry. I learned that on The Bachelor, that it's not Melbourne, it's Melbourne, Australia. The poor lady was not very proficient in English, but did manage to communicate with her husband. The real problem arose when she had to shop for groceries. One day she went to the butcher and wanted to buy chicken legs. She didn't know how to put forward her request, and in desperation, she clucked like a chicken and lifted up her skirt to show her thighs. Her butcher got the message and gave her the chicken legs. I'm surprised she didn't get some chicken thighs. Next day, she needed to get some chicken breasts. So again, she didn't know how to say it, so she clucked like a chicken, unbuttoned her blouse, and showed the butcher her breasts. The butcher understood again and gave her some chicken breasts. On the 3rd day, the poor lady needed to buy sausages. Unable to find a way to communicate this, she brought her husband to the store. I know what you guys are thinking. Hello, her husband speaks English. So he could just tell the butcher. You guys all got a dirty mind, didn't you? All right, that is my joke for today. Didn't see that coming, did you? All right, we've got cards to give away, so let's do that. All right, so let's get these out of the way. I have 2 still unclaimed from last time. All the rest have gone out, and we have 5 cards to give away today. So here we go. So let's pick some names. Shake it up. All right, so today's first winner is Kathleen Enns or Ennis. Not sure how you say that. Trying to read comments at the same time, sorry. Beautiful papers in the card. Thank you. Oh, you guys like that joke. That's a good one to tell your husband. Barbara, yes, Melbourne. I learned that just because I watched The Bachelorette. It was either Bachelor or Bachelorette. Pauline Turner, you get the butterfly card. Donna Marshall, you get that one. And Kathy Zaramba, you get that one. And last but not least, Lori Anderson. So Lori Anderson, you get that one. So congratulations to today's winners. Yay. All right. So, if you win, don't forget to send me your address to stampgirl2@cox.net. And starting on Saturday, we're going to do a new contest, a Christmas card contest. So, yes, Tony, you guys have dirty minds. I know you did, because that's exactly what I thought when I read the joke. I thought the husband's going to have to pull his pants down. But he speaks English, so she didn't have to do that. All right, so make sure you send me your address to stampgirl2@cox.net if you win. And so next time we're going to start the Christmas card contest. And don't forget, if you want to join the channel and become a member, and then your name will be in a color with a little star next to it, and you'll also get little perks for that. I would love to have you join my channel and support me in that. And then also don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff too. That also helps support my channel, where you get all of these videos for free. So thank you guys so much for joining me. And I will be back Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Don't forget, the sale starts tonight at midnight Mountain time. So 2 a.m. Eastern time, or wherever your time zone is, adjust it to midnight Mountain. So Mel, your husband, was listening and laughing. 6 weeks to Christmas. I know, isn't that crazy? Today's the 12th. So, yep, about 6 weeks. Isn't that crazy? All right, you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you on Saturday. Don't forget to order the sale stuff. Bye-bye.